Hey you guys, what is going on? What is happening? Your girl Ashley here with AHM Artistry at Target again. I didn't park very good in front of Target, but it's over there. So again, Target, I know, but Makeup Obsession has just launched at Target. I believe this is the first time it's available in the States without having to order online, so I'm super amped to check it out. It is an affordable, cruelty-free brand based out of the UK, and I want to get my hands on it. It is a sister company, or, you know, it's a branch of the Makeup Revolution Beauty brand, and there's a lot of products from them that I already love, so really excited to get my hands on this. I'm going to take you guys along with me, show you the setup in the store. I looked in my area, and this is one of my bigger Targets that said it was in stock. My smaller Targets said it wasn't in stock, so I don't know if it'll eventually be at all Targets, or if they're just testing it, or if it's only at the larger ones. I don't know the tea on that. But today we're gonna pick out some products. We're gonna test it out on my face, and we're gonna see how it goes. I'm so excited. So if you want to see all that, if that all sounds good and dandy to you, then you know what to do. Sit back, hang tight, and keep on watching. I haven't been to this Target in forever. I have to try to figure out where the beauty section is. Where is it? Here we go. Makeup Obsession right here. Oh yay, they have the Belle Jordan. I was hoping they have this. I might be picking up this one. Ooh, it's so pretty. And look at the outer packaging. Oh, so pretty. She is so adorable. Love her. Brow pomades. Got some setting powders here. Highlighters. Oh, $4.99. Super affordable. Got some liquid highlighters. Ooh. Ooh, concealer, 10 bucks. Lip gloss, definitely need one of these. Some primers, fixing spray. Okay, so I can't do a full face, but I can definitely pick out some pieces and create a little look for you guys, testing out all these products. All right, so it is the next day after I went to Target, and here is my bag of Makeup Obsession goodies. We are going to zoom you in, and we're gonna start applying this stuff on my face and testing everything out. Now, I went ahead and already did my brows, and I primed my eyes with my Frankie Rose I Promise Eye Primer, and I'm gonna be going in to my bag of tricks here. I picked up the Belle Jordan eyeshadow palette. I couldn't resist. This palette came out about 6 months ago, sometime around the holidays. I really wanted to get this palette when it first originally launched, so I'm so excited to get my hands on it now. Oh my goodness. In case you didn't get a good enough look at it in store, this is that. Belle Jordan is a YouTuber slash influencer, and she is adorable. If you're not watching her yet, check her out. She is so sweet, but check out that metallic overlay that's on it. The packaging alone, I love. Oh my goodness. And then in case you didn't get a good look at it in stores, this is what it looks like. Let me take off this little sleeve so you can see it good. Okay, that is off. So now you can take a look at it. It has a nice little mirror inside. This retailed for $15 here in the States. I love how you can pop these out. If you want to travel and you have a smaller palette, you could just, let me take one out. You just pop this right out just like this, and they made it easy to pop out too. So you can interchange the palettes, because all of them had that I saw. Like, that is so cute, and you can just pop it right back in. Oh, love that packaging. And when I was at the store, I was going through like each individual palette to look at the shades to make sure this is the one that I wanted the most, and each of them have these stickers so you can see what's inside, but also it's sanitary. So that is the deal on that. That's what I picked up. I can't wait to create a little look. I didn't pick up an eye primer because there wasn't one, and there was brow products. There was the brow pomade from Makeup Obsession. I didn't pick that up because I just didn't. We're gonna start playing around with this color. We're gonna see how this pigmentation is. Let's go in with Starlight right here just to set my brow bone and the whole area underneath my brow. What should I do now? Oh my goodness, this hot pink called So Cute is screaming my name. I gotta do a little swatch of that. Oh, wow. Oh, that is gorgeous. Okay, I need to come up with some really killer look here. I kind of want to do something crazy. Yeah, I kind of do. Look at AF. Wow, look at that metallicness. Maybe those two together. Really crazy. And then maybe Miami in the inner corner. Oh, that might be really neat. That might be really neat. It's different, it's unique, and I want to try it, and I want to put this palette to the test. Now on my Sigma E35 brush, I'm going to tap into So Cute because I can't resist it because it's so cute. And I'm going to be blending right into my crease, and we'll see how that, oh, okay. We'll see how that goes. It's going good. Wow, that is pigmented. Okay, I love it already. Cool. Wow, that is coming hot right out of the gate, right out of the gate. Holy moly. So now I'm just gonna blend that out, kind of diffuse that line right there. I'm gonna take my BH Cosmetics blending brush. This one's a little bit smaller to work with, so you can work with like smaller sections over here. Kind of deepen up the crease. Over here, I'm just kind of extending the color out past my eye, like a wing type look. Wow, that is pigmented and gorgeous. Ooh, okay, now I'm gonna do some crazy stuff here. Let me get the concealer that I got. I did get a concealer. They didn't have foundation, but I got this Mega Conceal Longwear concealer with caffeine. Whew. I got the shade 08, and they didn't have the full range at my Target. I love that when you rip off the little things smoothly and perfectly. Oh, you know what I'm saying. But anyways, they didn't have the full shade range. It was a little bit tricky to figure out what my shade was. I'm not going in with my face concealer right now though. I'm gonna use this to cut the crease. Hopefully I got a good shade. Oh, this might be too dark. I'm just gonna do a little test. Oh no, oh that's good, okay. It was a little odd that I'm a number 8. I don't know how many shades are in the line. Perhaps I should look that up when it comes to the face, but we'll talk about that later. I'm just gonna use this on the back of my hand to carve out that crease, and we'll see if it works for that, because I love me some multi-purposeness. So I'm gonna take my little cut crease brush and dip it into that concealer, and let's carve out a crease. Just go to right there, not all the way to the edge. I'll fill in the pink when I'm all done. The concealer is going on quite smooth. I'm liking that for carving out the crease so far. So far, so good. Right now, I'm feeling funky. I kind of want to try AF in the crease just to like really make a crazy next level. I mean, but you could go in with Glow Baby. You could go in with Magic. The possibilities are endless. Let's just try this though. Oh, you could even go in with Sagittarius. Okay, no, let's go with my first instinct. Let's try AF on a brush. It seems to be picking up that metallic shade really nicely. Wow. Oh, wow. That did not need any kind of anything to just go straight in there. Huh, holy guacamole. Yep, cool. And I only got a little tiny bit of fallout with that metallic one, and I didn't get any fallout with the pink. So that is nice. Sometimes with more affordable ones, it's kind of like, well, you have to deal with all this other crazy stuff, but those two shades were awesome. Let's go in with this little pencil brush back into the hot pink, so cute. And I'm going to just create a little shading. It's nifty. Nifty. I kind of want to deepen up the crease just a tiny itty bitty bit. I'm going to take my Sigma E36 brush. It's very heavily stained. Let's add some more staining into that. Go into So Cute, tap off the excess, and then just gently kind of go around the gold. Really cool. Okay, now, oh, I was like, what's on my face? Oh yeah, I did the concealer. Now I'm gonna go in with this little round brush right here and dip into Miami. Super pretty purple, almost has like a satin sheen on it. Let's pop it right in the inner corner. That's cool. Oh, that's really pretty. We'll probably bump it up a little bit too after we do the face, but this is good for now. I know this is a very different look, very intense, but I like it. I like it a lot. I kind of am tempted to try one more shade out just so you get a very full review of the palette. How is Hot Sauce? Oh, that's beautiful. Might be too crazy. Or I could just go back in with the pink. Let me just swatch Sagittarius. Oh, Sagittarius was super buttery. Hot Sauce was like slightly dry compared to it. Sagittarius was very, very smooth. I want to go in with Hot Sauce. I want to try it for you guys. I want to try as much as possible here. So let's do that. Going with this little flat brush, packing brush. And then I'm going to blend it out with So Cute. different. Definitely unique. Now, did I have any other eye products to try out? No, my store mostly had complexion products. They had a lot of eyeshadow palettes. All of them range from like $10 to $15, so I loved the selection there, but I didn't have any mascara or liner or any other eye products except for the eyebrow pomade. In hindsight, I probably should have gotten the eyebrow pomade to try out for you guys, but I didn't, sorry. So I'm gonna go do the rest of my eyes, mascara, liner, and then I have some primer, concealer, some lip gloss, some fun stuff, some highlight, all that to try out. So let's go check that out. All right, there is that. I went with the House of Lashes in Allura because this is totally glam. I just love it. So let me just take out everything else so I can stop digging in this bag. So they didn't have foundation like I mentioned before, but they had 4 different primers to choose from. So I picked up the Evened Out Anti-Redness Primer because I've been wanting to try a green primer again because I do have some redness that I would like to cover up, and it's been a while since I've used one, and I was like, perfect timing. Here we go, we can try this one. $7.99 for this face primer. Oh, let's see, can we do it? Can we do it? No, oh man, couldn't do an even peel. Let's try it from the other side. See if we can get it. Yeah, almost got it. We got a half-size. And I would mush it up. I always like to mush up my new primers just in case there's any settling. Okay, all right, let's. Oh, that's really green. Okay, that's enough. Okay, calm down, Ashley. Okay, all right. Okay, all right. Okay, okay, that was a lot. Let's just take that off just in case. Oh, that was a lot. Okay, let's rub that in. Little goes a long way. Wow, actually I just squirted way too much on my face. Is it canceling out any redness? I don't know, but it feels really nice. It's not like silicone-y, but it's not like a lotion either. But it's not like a pore filling primer either. This feels like something all on its own. I guess I could use a little bit more. I guess I could. It wasn't as dramatic as I thought it was gonna be. Some green primers are like green. This one is nice and pretty neutralizing. I got a lot of redness over here, and then I always get red around my nose. Okay, seem to absorb pretty nicely. That is nice. Before I do my foundation, I always like to conceal the discoloration on my cheeks. So I'm gonna take this concealer called Mega Conceal. Like I said, I picked up the shade 08, and my Target didn't have all the shades that they had. I saw that there were a few, you know, on their site. I'll pop up right here on the screen the whole range. It was very difficult to try to figure out what my shade was in a wrapped drugstore product with no testers, just as all drugstore products are difficult to find a shade for. So I hope that they bring testers out one day or have some more swatches, because they didn't have a lot of swatches of this concealer. I think it launched only a few months ago, but it was really difficult to find my shade, but I did pretty good, I think. My instinct is always to go for the lighter shades because I consider myself a light skin tone, but these days everything's been in the medium range, light to medium range, so I don't know if I'm just getting darker or if the shade range is changing. Like, is it me or is it all these makeup companies? I don't know, because an 8, and I'm even C7 in Jeffree Star. Maybe it's because they're expanding the fair shade, so maybe this is more of a true light, because I did see some deeper shades, but I don't know. This seems like a perfect shade though, actually, so I'm very happy with that. It looked a little darker. What I did to try to pick my shade is I compared it to the other ones. Some of them looked a little too light for me, some kind of looked like a gray undertone, some of them looked a little too pink, so that's how I tried to figure out this one. And I was like, honestly, lately I've been buying drugstore concealers that are way too light for me, so I decided to go with one that I thought was a little too dark for me. And sure enough, it is actually correct. So I don't know, it's hard to tell in the packaging. It's just hard. But that blended onto the primer really nicely, evened out pretty well. I think I could use a little tiny bit more over here, my trouble areas. Right there. Yep, smells like a drugstore concealer. You know how they have that like smell? Smells like the Milani concealer a lot. And kind of like the e.l.f. Camo concealer. Okay, so I'm gonna go ahead and do some foundation. Like I said, they didn't have a foundation there, so I'm gonna use the IT Cosmetics Confident Sun Foundation, and then I'll be right back. All right, let's go back in with that concealer again and start to brighten up the face a little bit. I don't know how much I should use, and I tend to overdo it sometimes, so let's use a sponge today to blend out. See how that goes. That is blending very, very easily. We'll go back and touch up that purple in a sec. Blending so nicely into that foundation. Just disappearing, but it's like maintaining coverage too. That is really nice. Okay, this applicator is kind of funky because it doesn't pick up that much product and it's a little bit big. It's like a paddle sponge. So I don't know if I love that, but I don't hate it. It's just, I like them a little bit smaller to get like underneath the eyes, but I don't know, maybe it's okay. It's a little big, a little large and in charge. And this concealer is $9.99, which is not bad at all, especially because you're getting some really good coverage with it, even with the beauty sponge too. That's fantastic. Okay, I really enjoyed that concealer so far. Hopefully it works nicely throughout the day and it doesn't get creasy or weird or anything like that. I'm gonna go powder my face. I'm just gonna do my bronzer and contour, but I have highlighter to test out. I have a setting spray, and then we gotta do the lips too. So I'm gonna go do that really quick and I'll be right back again. Okay, this is looking really, really pretty so far. I am loving that. The primer seemed to have really helped kind of like with smoothness, definitely, and probably, I don't know if it's the concealer or the primer. The primer wasn't like overly pigmented, but I don't really see that much redness. So I really like that. Granted, I'm using a full coverage foundation too, but the concealer was really nice. I feel really like lifted and brightened, but I don't feel dry or anything. And I want to say the concealer was kind of like a radiant matte. It wasn't like super drying and matte or anything like that. It felt very creamy and looked really nice. So that is that so far. Let's bust open this highlighter. Their highlighters were $4.99. I believe there was about 6-ish shades that you could choose from, all in different skin tones that I think would work well. I think they have some for the lighter skin tones. There was that like whitish silvery one, and then there was ones for deeper skin tones too. There was one called Metal, and I saw somebody swatch it. Like I looked on Instagram and it looked so pretty. I got the Mega Honey highlight. It just looked like the perfect one for my skin tone, but like still gives that bronzy honey type of highlight. I can't open it though. Ugh. Come on. It has the tiniest, ittiest little itty bitty sticker on there and I can't get it off. Yeah. 3 hours later. Okay. Okay, all right. Okay, so it's like one of those baked highlighters. Let's take a little swatch. Ooh, that has some glow to it. It does have like a very, very golden undertone. Not even undertone, full on tone. That is very, very goldeny. Let's check it out and see if it works for my face. Oh, wow. A little dusty, little bit. A lot of baked highlighters are though. I was about to use this as a mirror. That's not a mirror, no, no. Oh, holy moly. Okay, I wasn't trying to be extra with that. That just like went exactly where I placed it. Oh my gosh. Wow, 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 wow. Okay. You know, baked highlighters are hilarious. If you watch my channel for a while, then you know that I used to like not like baked like makeup products, highlighters being one of them. And then I tried like $1 baked highlighter and I was blown away. And this one is even more than that. Oh my goodness. That's undeniable. That is undeniable. And for $5, wow, and you can even see it head on. Okay, honey. Okay, honey. Yeah, that is not for the faint of heart. So I wonder, they had like a purpley one. I wonder if that is like crazy intense purple or if it's more muted, because this one is intense. Wow. Oh my god, do we even need to buy expensive highlighters anymore? I don't know, man, because this is $5. It does emphasize texture a little bit, so my pores do look a little bit emphasized, but at the cost of having this beautiful highlight, I don't care. A lot of powder highlights kind of emphasize texture a little bit, but just so you have all the information that I can give you, it does emphasize a little bit, but it is bang-a-rang, honey. Bang-a-rang, I can't stop applying it. Okay, let's do a little, try to do a little bit on the nose, because I don't like my nose to be as blinding. Yeah, wow, I wasn't expecting that. Like I was expecting like, oh yeah, it's good highlighter. No, that is some next level drugstore highlighter. Wow. Okay, I have to freshen up my purple inner corner, else it's gonna really bug me. Let me just do you guys see how that inner corner is like, that purple like glows? It's like perfect, especially if you want to use it on the inner corner like I did. That is nifty. Okay, really cool. Okay, let me turn down the lights a little bit so you guys can see how everything's looking up close before I use the setting spray, because I know some setting sprays don't work very well and can ruin a look. So I want you to see everything for how it is before the setting spray. Okay, all right, now let's open up this puppy. Come on, can we do it? Can we do it? Can we do it? Can we do it? Oh, yeah, baby! Okay, they had 2 different illuminating setting sprays in the store. I picked up Moon Glow because how could I not? It's the one that you have to like shake up really good. Have the bronzy one from Makeup Revolution. It sprays out kind of glittery particles, but it is so beautiful and I can't wait to use it for the summer. Well, this is like a silvery purple iridescent one. And then they also had fixing sprays that were just regular setters, so you're mattifying, a regular dewy. And this one was $7.99. So kind of like a basic plastic cap, but the packaging is really pretty. Okay, let's spray. Let me spray it on my arm first. Oh yeah, I see a little bit, a tiny, you're not gonna be able to see it on camera, but it's like this tiny itty bitty shimmer. I would say even smaller than the Makeup Revolution, but let's see. Oh, wow, that is an intense mister. It's kind of like one of those like pump hairspray misters. That's what it feels like. Smells nice. Oh no, you see it. Oh, you see it. I don't know if you see it, but I see it. You see? Wow. Let me try to show you. Oh, it made my skin look really nice though. I look very dewy and fresh, but it's actual shimmer, glitteriness. Oh, like, can you see it on my forehead? Okay, let me turn down the lights and then turn up my flashlight. Do you guys see? It's like actual shimmer. Okay, so go in with a light hand. Maybe don't spray it as much as me, but if you want to rock that super glittery look, then this is what you can do with this. This would be a great like body mister too. Why doesn't it look as glittery on my arm as it does on my face? My face like is glittery. Oh, I'm very, very highlighted, like all over my face. It's a little Tin Man-y, so I would go in with a lighter hand. Don't use as much as I did, but if you want that glittery Tin Man look, this is gonna give it to you, honey. I was debating whether or not to get the liquid highlighters. I was like, you know, I already have 2 highlighting products, I'm good. I'm glad I didn't because this is enough. Wow, we have one more product to try out though. This one is just their lip gloss and this is in the shade Dreams. They had a pretty decent selection of different shades. One more, guys. Can we do it again? Can we do it again? Oh yeah, that's one of the nice ones. That's not too hard and like stuttery. It's like a silky plastic feel. Okay, I need to line my lips really quickly and then I'll start putting this on. Does this have literally no smell at all. Oh my, holy moly. This is more than a lip gloss. This is pigmented. Oh, wow. Wow. Okay, so that is so much more than a lip gloss. That is one of those, have I used anything like this? Wow, I don't know. It's more like a slightly glossy liquid lipstick. I'm making a face like I'm mad at it, but I'm not. I'm just confused. I was expecting like a throw it on type of lip gloss, just quick and super glossy. It's not that. It's something else all on its own. It's kind of drying down a little bit. Lip gloss? Yeah, it says lip gloss on it. It really does. Okay, that's gorgeous. It feels nice, but it's drying down. This is like a liquid lipstick starting to mattify. How interesting. Okay, I don't know how the other shades are, but this one is not a lip gloss. In my book, a lip gloss, I think of glossy. I don't think this is glossy. It is gorgeous. It is gorgeous. I absolutely love this shade. A little misleading though, but wow. How there's like it's actually pigmented and it's not coming off at all. Okay. That's not usually what I consider lip gloss, but I'm happy. I like it. I do. Wow, okay, all right. Yeah, all right, you guys, here is the completed look all done up for you guys to see. And oh my goodness, it is so glowy. Like, wow. Let's talk really quickly about like my first impressions, thoughts, in case you couldn't like get a good feel for it as I was going through the motion. So starting with the Belle Jordan eyeshadow palette, I used about five shades in the palette. So obviously there is some banging looks that you can create with this, really colorful, really beautiful looks. You can also do gorgeous neutral eye looks with this too. So don't think that it's limited to this bright in your face kind of bronzy eye look. You could definitely go with a more neutral look as well. And this Sagittarius shade is screaming my name, and it's just overall seems like a really gorgeous palette. As you saw, that pink was pigmented, and a lot of times drugstore brands, their pinks are kind of a little lackluster. This was not, however. Then moving on to concealer, I'll say that one first because I use it to cut my crease. It actually worked really well as my cut crease product. It carved out the crease so nicely, and it didn't, you know, it's not creasing or getting weird. I don't know if it's the concealer that really stuck on that metallic shade or if it's that metallic shade that played its part, but both of them together just worked out beautifully. It grabbed that metallic, no problem, but it wasn't like too wet to work with either. It's just that perfect, where is it? It's that perfect in between for cutting the crease. Not too sticky, but not too dry to work with either. And then as an actual concealer, I felt like it worked really well for 10 bucks. It brightened, not even only for 10 bucks. I can't wait to play with this just like all the time. And maybe, you know, it can compete with my Shape Tape. I don't know, I'm feeling crazy. I think that the coverage is fantastic and the finish seems nice. It doesn't seem overly drying, but it doesn't seem too dewy either. It's just a nice radiant matte like I described it, I think. And then going into the primer, I think that the primer did a really good job. It helped everything to like stick, everything blended nicely on top of it. It wasn't overly green where it turned me green, but it canceled out a little bit. I don't think it canceled out a lot, but it did a little bit. So if you're looking for something with that, if you have a little bit of redness that you want to cover up, then you could give this one a try. A great price point. It is called Even Out again, and it seemed really nice. And then what else? That highlighter. I'm just gonna let that highlighter speak for itself, quite frankly. I mean, I've said everything I need to say, and there you go. Now the spray. Oh, wow, if you want to be seen from outer space, not just your cheekbones, but your entire face, go with this spray because wow, it is so glowy and amazing. The part that only bugs me is my forehead. I can see it just looking at my mirror on my desk right here. I can see these itty bitty tiny glitters. So for me personally, I don't like that, but I like it everywhere else on my face. But on my forehead, I guess I would just like concentrate it over here and then use my regular doing spray everywhere else because it's a little much for me. But I did go in with the heavy hand. I was a little excited, okay? What is the last product we have? Oh, the lip gloss. I say really loosely. Now that it's completely dried down, it is matte. This is a matte liquid lipstick, in my opinion. Again, I don't know how the other colors are. If this one is the Dreams shade, this Dreams shade is matte. It is not a glossy gloss. However, it is beautiful and I love this. This might be my new go-to. I don't know how it wears yet or anything like that, but just the shade alone, I love this shade. Wow. All right, you guys, that is it for my first impressions review of Makeup Obsession that is now available at Targets in the USA, and I am so excited to be able to get my hands on this too. If you're at your Target and you see some of this, let me know if you pick up any of these pieces and what you think of them. They did have some other face palettes too that you guys can check out, all for around $10. That came with 4. There was like a blush one with all 4 blushes, highlighters, and there was bronzers. There wasn't one that was all mixed up. That was the only thing that I wish that they had, but maybe they do have it and it's just not at my Target. If you just stumbled upon my face for the first time, this is the first video that you've seen of me, or maybe you've seen a couple and you haven't made that commitment yet, well, I'm going to give you the opportunity right now to make that commitment by going down and hitting that red subscribe button. That way you get notified when I post new videos, which is at least 3 times a week. And I have so much fun creating for you guys. So much fun, and there are so many fun launches coming out. I was just saying like a week or 2 ago, I'm like, there's like nothing that I'm not excited about. Give me some ideas. And then all of a sudden, all these different launches are starting to come out and availability, and it's just nice that there's just another cruelty-free drugstore brand is just fantastic. Oh, so excited. Thank you all so much for watching, and I hope that every single one of you out there, every single one of you, have a great, freaking awesome, wonderful, beautiful day.